Welcome to our webinar on finding safer products, brought to you by the Pollution Prevention Resource Center, or PPRC. PPRC is a nonprofit that assists businesses in implementing best management practices and selecting safer products. We acknowledge the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the Oregon Department of Environmental Quality for supporting and providing input to this training content on safer product purchasing for cleaning and disinfecting. Here's a brief overview of what we'll cover. First, information about toxins in products, how and who gets exposed, alternative solutions, identifying safer cleaning products that will get the job done, and where to find safer products. We have a few goals for this presentation. Understand some of the hazards and impacts of using toxic chemicals, learn how to identify toxins in chemicals, understand third-party product certification, also called eco-labels, find out how and where to purchase safer third-party certified products. In a previous presentation, we asked attendees the following questions. Are you familiar with Safer Choice? Have you purchased Safer Choice or third-party certified products before? And what's the most important quality you look for when selecting a cleaning product? Here are their responses. Only 30% of our participants said they have heard of Safer Choice products before, and for purchasing, also only 30% said that they had bought Safer Choice products before. Another 30% said they maybe had bought Safer Choice products before, and 40% said they have not. Our participants also said the most important quality they look for is performance, followed by cost, and then going down the list we have fragrance-free, safe for humans and environment, availability, and lastly, containing a certain fragrance. There are many different household and facility cleaners for specific cleaning jobs, such as windows, floors, toilet bowls, etc., but we don't often consider our personal exposure to the potentially harmful ingredients in these products. Chemicals serve important functions, and we need them for effective cleaning. However, understanding to limit exposure to some of the more harmful or toxic chemicals is important. Certain chemicals in cleaning products are associated with adverse health impacts, including skin irritation, impaired lung function, endocrine disruption, reproductive harm, and much more. When harmful cleaning products are used, exposure can negatively impact those who are using chemicals at work and/or at home. There is a concern for at-home use of some of these products, but also a concern for worker safety when there is repetitive or chronic exposure at work. This result is workers bearing a disproportionate burden of toxic exposure. We can be exposed to chemicals in products by inhaling vapors or by absorbing products through our skin, or, and hopefully not, ingestion. It is also important to minimize exposure to the most vulnerable populations, including those that work day in or day out with chemicals, the immune compromised, and also children, elderly, and pets. A solution for businesses and consumers is to identify, purchase, and use safer products. There are many other human health, environmental, and economical benefits to using non-toxic products, ranging from improved indoor air quality to less pollution and environmental damage, as well as less personal protective equipment required during use. When selecting products for business or household use, the first and easiest step is to check the label for signal words: danger, poison, warning, or caution. The signal words have legal definitions and are required on product labels if the product contains ingredients that meet these definitions. The first and worst two signal words are danger and poison, which indicate highly toxic or severely damaging to the eyes or skin. If there are no safer alternatives that will get the job done, these products should be used very minimally and always with proper personal protection. The next signal word on the scale is warning, which indicates moderately toxic or moderate skin or eye irritation. The least harmful signal word is caution, which indicates slightly toxic or slightly irritating to skin or eyes. Ideally, there's no signal word. This could mean a product does not contain any ingredients that warrant any of the signal words, and these products may very well have a third-party certification, or eco-label, meaning they have been rigorously evaluated to a set of standards that prove that the product is very safe. Here is a hierarchy for choosing products based on the signal words. We will look closer at different eco-label or third-party certifications shortly. Here are a few products with ingredients of concern. Of course, there are many more. Sodium hypochlorite or chlorine-based bleach or disinfectants or antimicrobials containing ammonium chloride compounds. High levels of exposure to ammonia can irritate and burn the skin, mouth, throat, lungs, and eyes. Very high exposure levels can damage the lungs or cause death. All three of these products can induce asthma. Products containing synthetic fragrances, sometimes noted as perfume, on a label are likely to contain phthalates or phenols, two chemicals known to cause endocrine disruption. Fragrance-free is best, but essential oils are often used as fragrances. In many cases, these are quite safe, except for those allergic to essential oils. Forever chemicals, commonly known as PFAS, which may be found in some car waxes, floor polish, and stain guards. One of the most common PFAS chemicals used in these types of products goes by the acronym PTFE, short for Teflon. Another way to identify hazards in products is knowing the globally harmonized system of classification and labeling of chemicals, also known as GHS for short. GHS provides pictograms indicating certain hazards. Not all product labels will contain a full list of all the ingredients, but all will have a signal word if it's applicable. Some labels may have precautionary statements in addition to signal words, and some may use GHS pictograms. For business owners and consumers as well, a product safety data sheet, SDS, which can almost always be found online, is another resource for understanding hazards of certain products. In this example, a perchloroethylene label contains the hazard word danger, and risks associated with the product are organ damage and neurotoxicity. The label also shows GHS hazard pictograms, which correspond to the hazards of the product and its ingredients. Along with understanding toxic chemical hazards for the products we want to avoid, we can also select products that have been tested and verified to be less toxic alternatives by the EPA or third-party certifications. This makes finding less toxic products much more accessible. To make it easier for purchasers to identify greener cleaning products, EPA manages the Safer Choice program, which certifies products containing safer ingredients for human health and the environment. EPA also has the Design for Environment (DFE) label for disinfectants. Third-party labels such as these help purchasers quickly and easily identify products that truly are safer, because the recognized label is directly on the product packaging. Here are several additional eco-labeling programs that certify products. In addition to Safer Choice, there is Cradle to Cradle, Green Seal, Eco Logo, and EWG Verified. In some cases, manufacturers will have more than one eco-label for one of their products. Note that eco-labels will have their specific label on the product packaging, but that other marketing graphics on the packaging, such as biodegradable or non-toxic or eco-friendly, are not verifiable, and per the Federal Trade Commission guidelines, may not be acceptable. Third-party labels or eco-labels ensure a product actually does contain safer ingredients and has been rigorously validated. We will now focus on Safer Choice labeled products. Within Safer Choice, there are 3 different labels. The first is the general label with the home icon. Second one is an option for institutional use and has a globe icon. The last label is for fragrance-free products. The Safer Choice label helps purchasers identify products that are certified to Safer Choice standards, including human and environmental safety, performing functionally at the same level as other products, be cost competitive with similar products on the market, disclose all ingredients to EPA, meet environmentally sustainable packaging requirements containing no BPA, no phthalates or heavy metals, and can be recyclable or made with renewable energy. We will now take a quick look at the Safer Choice directory and demonstrate how to search for Safer Choice products. Here is the search screen for Safer Choice products. It's very simple to use. A great place to start is by selecting if you want the product for home or business use. This will help to narrow your search. A great place to start is by selecting if you want the product for home or business use. This will help to narrow your search. Then you can select a category for your product. Categories include all-purpose cleaners, car care products, different laundry products, and much more. This is a great way to make your search more concise. Lastly, if you want to narrow your search even more, you can type in either the product itself you are looking for or a brand name. You can also add the options of fragrance-free products or products with outdoor use. Once you've conducted your proper search, scroll down and you will be shown a list of Safer Choice products. DFE certified products must meet specific product standards, but since they also have active ingredients to kill certain microbes, they are also regulated as pesticides and must have an EPA registration number. Here are the approved active ingredients allowed in the DFE disinfectant list: citric acid, ethanol, isopropyl alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, lactic acid, and parasitic acid. You may be familiar with EPA's List N, which contains all EPA-registered disinfectants. We recommend finding products from the DFE search tool rather than List N, since the DFE certified disinfectants will have safer active ingredients. Just like the Safer Choice label can help identify safer cleaning products, the Design for Environment, or DFE label, can help identify safer disinfectants. PPRC has a handy fact sheet to help find safer disinfectants, available at the QR code shown here. The DFE search is very similar to the Safer Choice search. You can select home or business, active ingredient, product type, or you can also search with EPA number, product, or company. Once you identify products of interest, most can be purchased online at the product's manufacturer's own website or through large general online retailers. Some Safer Choice products are available on shelves or brick-and-mortar stores. Please note that some retailer names are not mentioned specifically, as neither PPRC nor EPA can recommend or promote one retailer over another. By using safer alternatives, you not only protect your staff and clients, you also protect the environment while supporting manufacturers that use safer products and chemicals. These choices have positive impacts by moving the cleaning and disinfecting industry towards a more sustainable future. Thank you for attending, and please reach out to PPRC if we can answer any questions in your search for safer cleaning products or would like our one-on-one technical assistance at your business. Once you identify products of interest, most can be purchased online at the product manufacturer's own website or through large general online retailers. Some Safer Choice products are also available on shelves of brick-and-mortar stores. Please note that the retailer names are not mentioned specifically, as neither PPRC nor EPA can recommend or promote one retailer over another.